Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our live reading of my book, Supreme Authority, where every day we've just been going deeper into the book I wrote about being the supreme authority in your world, manifesting with certainty. We're going to focus on certainty. The relationship you desire, all the relationships you desire. And the intention of this book as we meditate together and go into it is to normalize it, to allow our nervous system to relax into it, to really allow all the tones of reality to be visualized, to be felt, to allow this to be, with repetition if needed, a very normalized experience. Something I want to speak about before we continue on is it's that focus on certainty. I'm going to come from first the illusion. A lot of the work that I'm doing that we're going to go into in this book as well is lovingly and neutrally. And like you also, if there's anger around it or there's some upset around it, that's okay at first, right? That's normal as we kind of see things that, we were told this, we were told this lie, we were told this illusion, right? That our reality is separate from us, or we have to wait, or we have to prove ourselves to get what we want, or we have to abandon ourselves, or we have to put others first, or we have to, there's always some type of compromise, right? Yeah, in the law of assumption, we're trying to lovingly see all those illusions that limited us from our full power. So we can reclaim, our supreme authority, that even when you were in those limitations, you were the supreme authority, right? Even in a limited space, our outer world is reflecting that limited space. We were certain that we were limited. We were certain that we had to do A plus B to equal C versus, no, it's done. I have it within. It just reflects. It just reflects. I don't have to do or earn or get the formula just right as much as it's just reflecting my certainty, whatever I'm certain in at all times. So as we go into the next part of this book, and we come into the version of ourselves that we have what we want, we've had it consistently now. We've shifted more and more into our true self, that it's always had supreme authority, right? We're listening to this knowing that you're not getting to a place that you weren't already. We're just remembering and reclaiming and revising the illusions that were reflected out that didn't very plainly state that, yeah, I am the supreme authority. Everyone is reflecting my wish fulfilled, my desire. And so as we go into this and we allow the inner conversations of certainty to come forth, we might also be met with conversations of hesitation, of doubt. I've found a tricky one for me was because I've been so trained into having to grow and to earn and work for recognition, work twice as hard to be seen or loved or be chosen. I have to prove myself. A lot of the dismantling for me was really like the simplicity of I can just be certain this is what it is now. And they're all going to move around me. Because I also, in my life, have been so shamed for the certainty or the confidence I've shown. When I've been in my wisdom, there's been moments that the reflection has been so much diminishment and so much questioning. But are you right? Is like, how do you know that? Like so many adversary reflections that tried to kind of shake me off my core knowing and my core certainty. And for some time, it worked because I got certain that I should be uncertain. And something I'm coming back into as a woman, as someone that is deeply in tune to my intuition and becoming the opera empowerment law of assumption is not only, if I have it desire it. It's done. But the certainty, right, that however I see it or desire it, that's the way it is. However I'm manifesting it or allowing it to come into like outer form, that's the way it is. That's the way it's going to reflect. To just notice the parts of me that were still questioning or looking to the mirror, to kind of be like, is this okay? Is this right? Do you like this? Do I have to teach you? Do I have to show you what I want? Do I have to like be patient? Do I have to worry? Do I have to meet these outer like circumstances so I get what I want? And with that certainty, it's like, no, I don't have to do anything out here. Whatever I'm doing out here is the perfect thing to do. I can just have that certainty. And I can have that certainty that as I imagine this, that is the only thing I need to do. That's the only power at work. Something that happened recently that I got a reflection of was, and I got this all the time growing up, they're like, you always do whatever you want to do, and you only hear what you want to hear. And they said it to me with, again, everything that's happening out there, it is just a reflection. Okay. And it was a reflection of a statement that was throwing me off my balance, that would have this intonation, the way I perceived it, of shame. Is like, why would you do what you want to do? Why would you only hear your side? Why would you want me just to agree with you? And a lot of antagonism like that. And in those moments, that's where, to me, there's so much power in being like, yeah, I do only want to hear what I want to hear. Absolutely. 100%. I'm going to give myself full certainty. Yeah, I do. Or a variation of that. Yeah. And if this is my world, if I'm the operating power, yeah, I can be all right with that. And any lingering shame I had around that, about what would be perceived as good or bad, these are the things that I am intending start to lovingly unravel. And we kind of see the absurdity of it. It's like, if you're the operating power, yeah, of course you want to hear what you want to hear. Of course your view is the view. And all the places we've been like trained to be like, well, that's bad or that's wrong. We have to put others first. We have to consider others. That doesn't make any sense. Logically, it makes no sense if you're the operating power. And if you're someone that is in your heart, you're manifesting, and others are involved, you're going to be bringing them to the best version. Spending time, like, what are they going to think? What are they going to do? That's hesitancy. That's worry. That's not trusting that in your wish fulfilled, everyone's fulfilled. You don't need to condition it. So let's embrace that certainty as we go into the next part of the book. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. All right, big breath in and out. And let's keep going. As the days turn into weeks and the weeks into months, you find that the joy, the passion, the deep abiding love between you only grows. There are no longer moments of doubt, no second guessing, no fears of losing what you have, because you know deep in your bones that this is your reality. Every kiss, every touch, every shared glance is a testament to the life you've built together, to the power of your consciousness to shape your world. Your life is filled with ecstasy, not just in the grand moments, but in the small, quiet ones too. The way your partner reaches for your hand as you walk together, the way they pull you close as you dance in the kitchen, the way they whisper your name in the dark, their voice filled with awe and wonder. The cycle of disappointment that once seemed endless has been broken, replaced by a cycle of fulfillment, of constant joy and satisfaction. Every night as you lie together in bed, the weight of their body pressed against yours, you are reminded of how far you've come. The doubts, the fears, the insecurities, they're gone, replaced by a deep, unshakable knowing that this is exactly where you are meant to be. You fall asleep in their arms, the feeling of their warmth and love surrounding you like a cocoon, and you dream of more love, more passion, more moments of sheer unbridled joy. And you know without a doubt that when you wake up, those dreams will be a reality, just as all your other dreams have become. Looking back,
You see the journey not as a struggle, but as a transformation, a becoming. You've shed the old version of yourself, the one who doubted, who feared, who hesitated, and emerged as the powerful, confident being you were always meant to be. The life you live now, full of love, passion, and ecstasy, is a direct result of the work you've done, the consciousness you've cultivated, the beliefs you've solidified. Your relationship is no longer something you strive for, it's something you live day in and day out with a partner who matches your energy, your passion, your desires. You've created a Inner Conversation LLC 2025 9, reality where love isn't just a word, it's a living, breathing entity that fills your days and nights, that drives you forward, that lights up your world. And as you continue to live this reality, you know that the best is yet to come because you've tapped into the limitless potential of your consciousness. You've learned how to turn every imaginal act into fact, and you've mastered the art of living in a state of constant fulfillment. This is your life now, a life where every desire is met, every need fulfilled, and every day is a testament to the power of your imagination. And as you look forward to the future, you do so with a heart full of love, a mind full of dreams, and a soul that knows beyond any doubt that everything you imagine will come to pass. Your new constant assumptions are the bedrock of your reality, the unseen yet ever-present force that shapes every moment of your life. These assumptions aren't just thoughts you occasionally entertain. They are the very fabric of your being, woven into the core of your consciousness, guiding every action, every conversation, every interaction with the world around you. Assumptions about yourself, you know with unwavering certainty that you are the creator of your reality. This isn't just a concept, it's a living truth that you embody every day. You assume you are magnetic, irresistible, and worthy of the deepest love and passion. You move through the world with the knowledge that everything you desire is not just possible, but inevitable. There is no separation between what you want and what you have. The moment you desire something, it's already yours. You see yourself as the embodiment of power, confidence, and love, radiating an energy that draws in everything you need and want effortlessly. Your self-talk reflects this unshakable belief. Throughout the day, your inner dialogue is filled with affirmations that reinforce your worth and your power. I am the source of all my desires. My imagination creates my reality. I am love. I am power. I am infinite. Everything always works out for me. These aren't just words. They are the truth you live by, the truth that shapes your reality. Assumptions about your partner. You assume that your partner is your perfect match in every way. They're devoted, passionate, and deeply in love with you, just as you are with them. You no longer question their love or their commitment because you know it as a fact of your existence. You see them as someone who rises to meet your every need, someone who is equally invested in the love and life you share. They are your partner in every sense of the word, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Your conversations with them, both in your mind and aloud, are filled with gratitude and affirmation. We are perfect together. Our love grows stronger every day. We are in sync in Inner Conversation LC 2025 10 Harmony and Love. These conversations create a feedback loop of positivity and love, reinforcing the bond between you both, making it stronger with each passing day. Assumptions about your life.
All right, we will pick up tomorrow with assumptions about your life, assumptions about your imaginal acts. I mean, one of the things that I did that for me was groundbreaking, I'd be curious to see the responses as you listen. As I was creating this, there were so many just little nuanced things that I didn't realize I had so much, I suppose, subconscious, resistance to, right? That if we're, the operant power and we're manifesting being the supreme authority and our desires are, completely fulfilled and the people in our world are meeting our expectations or beyond, right? They're there. to me, it got down to these little nuanced things where I found myself being afraid to, at first, assume that they're my perfect match. That actually felt a little intimidating for me. I felt nervous to have the certainty that, not only did they love me as much as I love them, but, we work well together. We are building a family, and we're both powerful. We're both strong. We're both confident. We want to be. And at least, in my upbringing, where I saw so many forms of conditional love, where it's about power games, someone has to be dominant, someone has to be submissive, someone needs to be, essentially the breadwinner. So, there was always a game going on where the equality of it, we're both empowered, we both love each other, we're the perfect match. Our relationship, and especially when this would start to manifest out and we would be in bed together and my hands being held in very innocent things that even now I could cry talking about it because it was so neglected in my life. There was an inner child in me that was like, this is not safe. This type of love is terrifying because I'm going to lose it. I'm going to mess it up. And even dreaming of this is so scary. The world won't understand it. The world won't understand, a husband that's so devoted to you. The world won't accept this type of equality. And there was a lot of just fear around what I grew up with. And that's where, again, so much of the inner child conversations come up for me in this, where I can lovingly be with them and be like, okay, let's do a little bit of, reparenting. Now that we both know that we're the operant power, it's safe to manifest a partner that is our equal and to trust with certainty they are me, they're always going to be here. Or having these little needs met, like my hand being held or kisses or reassurance. It doesn't come with a cost. I'm not going to have to make up for this later, or I'm not going to be punished if I don't do something that's going to go away. There was a lot of that coming up for me of once it would start to manifest, I'm oh, I got to be extra good or that's going to go, or I better not mess this up. A lot of this self-blame versus lovingly telling that part of me, no, you get it because you want it. It's yours. It's done because we say so. No conditions. No conditions. The money, the love, the attention, the affection. You could have the most off day, be on the couch all day. You do no chores, you do nothing, and you still get the kisses. You still get the love. You still get the attention, right? Again, a lot of these assumptions around I have to prove my worth, or I have to do something to deserve it, or I have to try really hard to keep it. And that's exhausting for our nervous system, where it's it's not even safe to manifest that type of love because what I have to do to keep it is ugh. And so the reparenting part, listening to this and then having it and reminding myself this was always mine. This was always our truth. It was the conditional love that was never meant to sustain. It was the power games that was never meant to be the sustain. I'm going to be punished. I have to earn it. All that stuff. That's the lie. And that's okay. This was ours no matter what. No matter what. And having that certainty. I'd be filled with guilt if I didn't meet certain demands I had in my head that to continue love. And so much of my experiences as these manifestations would come through and being filled with this guilt, this shame of how do I keep it, was just telling my younger self and myself, I'm perfect. I'm whole. There's nothing to do or not do. This is mine forever. And hearing my person, hearing whoever I need to tell me that it's mine no matter what. One of my favorite ones that I did years ago is I'm God no matter what. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm working super hard, when I'm not. God no matter what. I don't care. Perfect no matter what. Mine no matter what. There's no one else to give it to me or take it from me. It's mine. It's mine. I give it to myself. No one takes it. It's mine. So let me know in the comments your thoughts and we will continue on tomorrow. Bye, everyone.